Really, any of our feeder schools besides Lone Tree, we're pretty comparable as far as where we're at and where we're moving forward and trying. We've all been really hit. Out of my budget, 98% is staffing.
Okay.
So that's the people. Examples of what our $100 per kid kind of goes to. A portion goes to paper. There's a cost of the paper and then the printing of each sheet. We have copiers here, very reasonably priced, but of course it adds up. It kind of represents our art, music, and total wellness that we spend. That just represents our technology. Maintenance.
I see.
That kind of thing. Textbooks.
Sure.
We do, of course, buy some pencils, but other supplies, of course, are provided by our families. The bulk of our money, if you look at operational budget for that $100 a kid, 40% probably goes into paper costs, the copying, and then on top of that, the textbooks. We're talking about kids living in the 21st century. If anybody is a parent and they watch their children with technology, they know they're much more proficient than we are. We need to keep up with our kids so that they can function. And they're moving ahead of us. And we want to make sure that we're using those tools for them to access the curriculum.
Well, we're preparing these kids for the 21st century. And we have state standards that require that we teach skills for the 21st century. And that's pretty hard to do without the technology of the 21st century. And these are kids who are excited about technology, and when they get to use technology, they're excited about learning. And can we teach them with a stick in the dirt? Sure. But they're engaged if we do it this way.
An old system in place that probably 10 or 11 years ago, our PTO at that time had paid to have those put in. Of course, a lot of those have broken, and we can't really keep up with those.
Personally, for me, I can keep a super calm voice and still be loud, so the kids can hear me, but I don't have to have kind of a high energy or yelling, because these kids think a loud voice is yelling.
That's right. And so basically, if you are calm, I guess they are calm.
They are calm, exactly.
This is the periodic table of elements, and when you take chemistry, it becomes your best friend. This chart shows and predicts every known element in the universe: oxygen, iron, lead, and so on.
Brand new science kits out that the district has approved. They're going to be quite costly. I know PTO's already set aside $3,000 for us so we can start buying those science kits. The district will kick in a little bit of money, I don't know what yet.
Our district standards are changing because we're going along with what the state recommends or what they want us to teach. So we're going to be getting new kits. We need to get new kits. The ones we've been using, a lot of them are outdated. They're more than 10 years old.
I think when I last figured it, it's like an overall cost of about $16,000. We only have 3 classrooms right now with smart boards. Right now, I think we can get them for around $1,200
They're $1,200 each.
through the district. PTO helped us with those document cameras.
Document cameras,
And
yes.
that's where you can actually put
Right.
something on there, you know, a page,
Right.
put a page from a book.
Okay.
Teacher can actually work on it,
Right.
and then it's projected up to the students.
Yeah.
Eagles live in tall trees in Alaska and Canada.
Again, it's almost a book a kid, I
Okay.
guess, that we add to our library that we're able to do with our funding.
Okay.
The nice thing about PTO helping us, that would be almost another additional book.
You don't want books in certain sections over 15 years
Okay.
of copyright. We do not want to keep books in technology over 5 years
Sure.
because technology changes.
Right.
Done a really good job of pulling books out of the library, and with the PTO's help the last several years, I've been able to replace those books. So we're really in a building year, and I'm still trying to build up several sections in the library. I tried to add approximately 700 books per year, and
Okay.
books are very expensive. So, of
And
course,
pa-
my budget has been cut next
Right,
year, but the
right.
PTO is still giving me $5,000
Okay.
to buy books.
Our PTO has been so generous and so good about making sure any of those dollars raised is funded straight to the kids.
Mhm.
And absolutely, any of that money can go into specifically getting things that are above and beyond what we provide. That our PTO has done a fabulous job is helping out some of our community that may not have the means to participate in things like outdoor ed.
Right.
They've helped with any kind of scholarshiping like
Okay.
that. They've paid for summer school.
Uh-huh.
Next year we won't be able to because of some of the costs, but PTO has funded that, which has been very helpful. But I love that our PTO cares about the community to provide for kids that may not have the money
Right.
for things like that. And they've also helped with our Panther Pantry, which is a food pantry we have that helps serve our community. So I think that's a piece that has always been needed, and because we can't use any of our money
Right.
for things like that. So it's
Right.
nice to have a PTO that recognizes that sometimes you just need cash for
Okay.
some of the needs of some of our kids.
Right.